That's Ron Darling. It's like a couple of interns. Deep to left field. Renicky over. This ball is out of here. Home run, Mookie Wilson. Reaching out for the breaking ball, and he pops it out. 1-0 New York.
Scored in this series, and the 10th home run that has been hit in the launching pad here, and Mookie sort of flicked at that one, got enough of the bat on the ball to drive it over the left field wall, and it's his 3rd home run of the year. And they
move it all. Another easy inning for Ojeda, who has retired the first 12 he has seen this afternoon. 1-0 New York after 4. Now here's a word from Budweiser. Harvey.
He must have lost that ball in the shirts.
Yeah, he did get a late break on it. There's no question about it.
So 2 men away here in the 5th inning. And this ball blooped in the left field, and that is the first base runner in the game. Gary Renicky breaking up the perfect game being pitched by Bob Ojeda. He had retired 14 batters.
And wouldn't you know, Ralph, we were talking about check swing base hits, and here's one. Renicky with just a little half punch swing. Elster with a good effort can't get there. McReynolds had no chance. The ball didn't even have enough height or hang time for him to make a play on it.
And now the batter, Bruce Benedict, and he hits a ground ball to the second baseman Tuffle, and that retires his side. 1 hit, 1 left, and the score at the end of 5. The Mets 1 and the Braves nothing. Now here's a word from the good Olds guys.
Yeah, but it was his right hand. His good glove was the left hand.
And this one is gone. Goodbye. Darryl Strawberry with a mammoth home run, and the Mets lead it 2-0.
Darryl Strawberry leading the National League now with 24 home runs. This ball, even for this ballpark, hit a long way. Oh, you look at a majestic power swing, and Dale Murphy can only look up in awe. The ball hit way to the back.
And strike 3. Perfect pitch by Bob Ojeda, so he works out of the jam. No runs, a walk, a stolen base, and an error. A runner left at 3rd. And the score as Tim McCarver joins Steve Zabriskie at the end of 6.
Game of 997 hits, and he has 2 today. So 999. And this one hit him in the head. Oh, boy. And the umpire, Bob Davidson, is kicking Glavine out of the game. Davidson, if that is a warning, it appeared that he ran him. Mookie's all right. That ball was so far inside. And of all people, oh boy, you got to get Mookie. It takes a lot to get him mad. But once he does, Tommy Glavine hitting Mookie Wilson right in the head. And with Glavine being away all day, it appeared that that was intentional.
Well, you think back. Mookie, base hit to right in the 1st inning. Right now, the game-winning home run in the 3rd inning.
On a low and away breaking ball.
Right. Then he lines one right back that almost takes Glavine's head off. Glavine knocks it down and takes away Mookie's potential 1,000th base hit. So Mookie's been a thorn in Glavine's side since the first hitter of the ball game. And this pitch just fired right in there. Looked to hit him on the shoulder and then go off the batting helmet.
Mookie does not wear the flap, as you can see. Yep, shoulder helmet. I think that's, to call it right. The left shoulder of Mookie Wilson.
Bill Robinson a very good view of both Glavine and Wilson, and you see where Wilson stands on the Mets all-time hit list, looking for number 1,000. But they
Not that type of hit.
no. No, then you'd have Ron Hunt up there if you had that list up. But Bill Robinson very alertly just grabbing Mookie. And that kept Mookie in the ball game, because had Mookie gone after
It was as good a disguise as you can have. So Glavine's still in the game. It was just a warning.
Now Glavine says something that gets Mookie upset, and even though Davidson's trying to corral him, now he can't, and Bill Robinson just jumped on him.
Tim Tuffle now.
Mookie certainly felt that it was intentional.
Deep to left center. Back is Royster. This ball is out of here. That's the best way to turn the tables on the knockdown pitch. 4-0, New York. And I would imagine the Mets bench will be ragging Tommy Glavine to pieces after that home run, licking their chops.
Not only does Mookie get some payback, but the whole ball club participates.
You got it.
In this kind of payback. Tim Tuffle, originally acquired by the Mets to play against left-handed pitching, picks up his 3rd home run of the year, the 3rd home run for New York in this ball game off Tom Glavine. And the Mets now with 86 home runs on the year.
The one problem with the ballpark here, as far as having a pitcher hear you holler, is you are so far away from the action that a lot of times you can't yell loud enough for a pitcher to hear you. 4-0 now, New York. A tapper up the middle. That's through for a base hit.
2-2 pitch. Breaking ball, fouled in the air, down the left field line. Johnson over, makes the play, and the ball game is over. Howard Johnson with a good play, as Roger McDowell did in fact go to the slider to get Ken Oberkfell and end it. And McDowell picks up his 10th save of the year, and Bob Ojeda wins his 7th game to move his record to 7-7. The loser for Atlanta, starter Tom Glavine, now 3-10. And a good play by Howard Johnson on a foul pop to end the game and retire the pinch hitter Ken Oberkfell. Mets take 3 out of 4 here in Atlanta, and they've needed it as they have lost 13 of their last 18 road games, even with winning 3 out of 4 here. Tim and I are going to be back to wrap it up, and of course Ralph will be along with a special on the road edition of Kiner's Corner right after that. So stay with us. The Mets beat the Atlanta Braves 4-2 here this afternoon, and we're back in Atlanta after this.